My name is Pip Hare. I'm a professional sailor, and this year I'll be one of the 35 skippers taking part in the Vendée Globe race, a single-handed, non-stop sailing race around the world. Now, crucial to my performance as a solo sailor is the management and the maintenance of my mental health. Over the Vendée Globe race, I'll be spending 3 months alone at sea, often dealing with adversity and managing big problems on my own. And maintaining my mental health is not only critical to my performance, but also to my well-being while I'm alone at sea. This week is Mental Health Awareness Week, and as part of that, I'd like to share with you just some of the tools and techniques that I use to maintain, improve, and manage my mental health alone at sea. The first thing I want to share with you is the importance to me of small positive actions and how they help me maintain a positive mental state while I'm in the ocean on my own. So quite often as a solo sailor, I'll end up in situations that just seem so enormous. Initially, I'm struggling to see how one person, one individual is ever going to influence the outcome or make a difference. Typically, it's really bad weather or the middle of the night and something breaks. I'm cold, I'm sleep deprived, I'm hungry, and I just don't know how I'm ever going to find a solution to the problem on my own. And in those circumstances, it's really easy to disappear off down a rabbit hole of despair, because when as an individual you think you can't impact the outcome of something, then there's this logic that tells you not to do anything because there's no point, because you can't make a difference. So I've trained myself to look for the small positive things that I can do in any given moment to make things better. Now, sometimes they may be as simple as just making myself a hot drink or something to eat, or getting some sleep and waiting till the sun comes up in the morning. And on the grand scheme of things, these aren't helping you find a big solution to a big problem, but what they are doing is enabling you to take control of a situation and make it just a tiny bit better. And so it's a bit of a mantra for me now in life. Generally, I'm always looking for the small positive actions I can take to make a situation better. And even in the last 8 weeks during the COVID lockdown, I've been having to look for those small positive things. As you can see, I'm in the shed halfway through the refit, and when the COVID lockdown started, we effectively had to down tools and just walk away. Work has slowly been building back up again with social distancing regulations, but I still ended up with a very delayed refit, a big job list, and nobody to come and work on the boat. So what I've done every single day is find something positive that I can do to move my refit forwards. I've come down to the boat pretty much every day. I've sanded, I've painted, I've cleaned, I've maintained. In the grand scheme of things, it's a tiny, tiny, tiny step towards the end of my refit. But it's allowed me to feel agency. It's allowed me to maintain a positive vision of what's happening. And I have moved ever so slightly closer to the finish. And I really value positive actions to help me to keep perspective and to keep moving forwards.